What's going on, everybody? We are back with some cold calling, some wholesale real estate. We are about to start our dialing out. Um, we finally got the 9 package deal under contract. That one should be a good one for us, closing closer to July. Those are that's the one that kind of took a little bit of time to kind of get all the details worked out with the seller, with all of the numbers there. Let me see. Give me 1 second here, bro. Thanks for pointing that out. There. I hope you can hear me now. Let me know if you can hear me now, bro. Yeah. So we finally got the 9 package deal handled. I actually owe a couple of you guys some information on that, but overall we were able to lock that in, and we're good to go. We're good to go. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for checking in on that real quick. I'll follow up with Mr. Terrell and see if we can get this one done. Good morning, Mr. Terrell. How are you, sir? Hey, great. I was wondering, one, if there was any chance that we might be able to do the walkthrough on Ewing today. Okay. 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 Yes, sir. That's right. Yeah. So if we're gonna be buying it with them in there, um, we all we need is like their lease agreements, um, month to month, and then we'll probably ask you to give them notice. You don't have to be on there tied up until the end of the notice. We will still buy them with them in there, but we would. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, and then we talked it over this evening or last evening with the team, and it looks like we're pretty much on par with the purchase price and expectations on the tenants and everything. Um, we just need to kind of get the visual of the property, and once we get that done, you can expect us to kind of send over a formal written agreement, and close within 30 days. That's right. Yep. And we work with clear title. Okay. Sure. Okay. Um, I'll uh, I'll double check with our team on that for sure. But we can cross that bridge when we get to it. And yeah, so right now, really, the only thing that they're pressing me on is to try to get us in there, so we can get that walkthrough done. Yes, sure. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, well, definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, definitely. The more transparent we can be with everybody, the better. It always works out the best. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so we have in the past. That's the only thing. Okay, so purchase price, timeline, and closing cost are the things that you and I need to kind of be flexible on, depending on what we see in the property once a condition comes, once we do the walkthrough. And then um, definitely would be open to working with you on that. Yeah. hmm If I mean, if it's kind of like what you told me, right? Which I'm not doubting it, but we all obviously want to make sure that we're all doing our due diligence. Then we should be pretty simple. Like I said, we just bought a 9 package deal from another seller who's just kind of looking ready to retire, and they're all kind of in the same area. Sure, sure. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. No, totally get it. And yeah, whenever that time comes, yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. We'll put you kind of like in touch with like everybody on my team who kind of handles these larger package deals, and walk you through every step of the way. I mean, it's pretty simple, really, once we kind of get a good idea. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Well, should I expect a call from you this afternoon? Okay. Sure. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Well, yeah, no, I appreciate that. I'll just keep my team on ice. It's just me and my partner Ted, and then if you want to be there, that's great. It'll be just us three. Yep. All right. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Bye. Excellent. Well, that's a good way to start the day. Turns out this guy ends has multiple properties, and they're all kind of like in the same area. So, what we're gonna do is we're going to just move this one. Needs to talk to tenant about setting up a walkthrough. Um, has multiple properties, and call back end of week or early next week. So it's just kind of setting up some notes for us here in our CRM, um, and making sure that we kind of stay on top of this. And one of the things with wholesaling and real estate is the follow up game. The follow up game is everything, guys. So don't forget to have all of these little things set up correctly, especially if you guys are just doing it by yourselves. You do not want to miss out on opportunities because you forgot to call back a seller. And that's one of the main things that we teach in our community, the Discord community, completely free if you guys decide to join that. There's a link in my bio with all of those details as well. So let me go ahead and just kind of update my partner over here. Awesome. Well, that's a great win for us, guys. That's awesome. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're trying to do is just keep building up the pipeline. So let's go ahead and just get back on here and keep making some of these calls. Let's see. We got that one done. That one done. Perfect. Perfect. One of the other things we need to do is send out a fax. Let me see. Let me see. I'm just kind of looking through my emails here. Let me go back to ChatGPT. For those of you guys here on the live, if you guys are getting started wholesaling real estate, drop a comment in here about what's keeping you guys from doing your very first deal. I'd be more than happy to help you guys get that done, especially if you guys don't know where to start. The link in my bio, we have free stuff for you guys to check out. The contracts, the scripts, anything that you guys need to kind of get going. Here, we got my partner calling up real quick. Hey, what's up, Ted?
Bro, you're slaying it.
Nah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
God is good. That's
Yes,
awesome.
sir. Yes, sir.
This is some good news. So I just was on the phone with Jeff. He called me back. This one he and I have been trying to close forever. I just had to find a walkthrough. And so I was updating him on that. And then he was with his accountant, and he said he was going to dive into the Mohi properties. And I told him, I said, we got one on Ewing down by the Mohi properties. I said, I'm going to look at later this week. I didn't realize there's going to be 6 more behind it. But
yeah. Say that again.
I was just saying, Jeff will analyze that. He's with his accountant right now. He's going to jump in and look at the Mohi properties here in a little bit.
Okay.
And then I told him that there's one down by the Mohi properties, separate house I'm looking at later this week. But I didn't know there's 6 more behind it. So that's exciting.
Yes. Yeah, no, he says he's been trying to find a way to sell these without really having to worry about the tenants, which is one of the main things for him. Is we'll probably have to buy this one with the tenant in place, but he is month to month.
Okay.
And he does have, like, I guess he has given him notice already. So like right now, he's just kind of like very flexible working with us.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yep.
What's that guy's name?
Terrell. Let's see.
Okay, let me call you back. My son's calling me from his
Sure thing, bro. Sure thing.
All right.
Bye. Yes, sir. So that's kind of like what we got going on. Let's see. Borrower seller name on the note. Name on the notes is James. New setup, nice. Thanks, bro. Yep, we're upgrading a little bit at a time. You know what I'm saying? So we're slowly getting there. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff happening for sure. Appreciate you guys jumping in for sure. Yeah, so we're just making our calls here. We're here. We got our partner calling back up here. Yo. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sweet.
So, okay, so yeah, Ewing, let me know as soon as we can see that. And is he wanting to sell Ewing first and then those follow, or just look at Ewing and then we can try to put something together?
Yeah. So he wants to sell Ewing first, and then after that he'll give us a shot at the other ones.
Okay, awesome. I love that. There's a lot of people doing that with this, so that's good.
Yeah. So I'll just keep him on ice.
Good enough, especially if it's good enough that you and I could literally take that one down. I mean,
dude.
Just try to list it. Like, we don't have to have Jeff if they're really good deals.
Yeah, dude, for sure. No, I think I like having those extra strategies. It just makes it for a much easier acquisition. Also.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. That sounds good to me. Okay, so that's that. It sounds like we really just need to get feedback to this lady on Gladstone.
Yeah.
So if Daniel comes back and says, no, it's not good, we just need valid reason to share with her and she'll give our money back.
I hope so. Yeah. Cause she's just kind of like strict to the books, right? Like that's kind of like what she's been. And I kind of told her all of our reasoning, like, dude, we got tied up. Like, we got graduations happening. Like just be a little bit decent, right? Like help us get this done. And I sent her all the receipts from our earnest money too, so that way she's not freaking out.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, it's a good sign that he's wanting to look at it tomorrow. I think I should be able to make it, but in the event that I can't, are you good to go tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be there. No worries.
Okay, sounds good. I'll plan on it, but I just don't know yet. So that's Gladstone. That Jeff was kind of asking about, he said, I have private money literally sitting at title right now for Park. You call them, and I know what Brooks sent in the email that it's taken several days to get these people closed. How many people are involved?
Dude, there's a bunch of them, but yeah, I'll call her right now to kind of make sure that we got that tied up.
He said it's costing him quite a bit of points, which actually I don't blame him. So
yeah.
So yeah, maybe call and see what we can do to get this all buttoned up on that one. Mogi will work on that. It sounds the don't tell Kenneth Cummings this, but Jeff said don't tell the seller this, but he said I think we'll close next week.
Oh wow.
The week after that. Yeah, so he said that his lender's already ready to go.
Oh wow, okay.
He said, don't tell him this. He said, but yeah, July 1st, there's no way. He said, I do not want to wait that long. I'm like, okay, cool. He said, we might be able to close by next week, worst case the week after. So just keep that in your pocket for whenever we can tell him. But yeah, just plan on pulling the trigger on that one really quick.
Dude, that would be awesome. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, okay.
So that's that one. What else do we have? I still need to work out the Adams. So my buddy Delane was supposed to analyze it, get back with me. He hasn't got back with me last night like he said he would. So
okay.
I'll follow up with him later today. I won't push him just because I know it's a good enough deal. We can take it down.
Yep.
The money. And then I can also follow up with the other two people I sent to. So
okay.
I'll handle that. What else are we missing?
I think
I haven't sent that one out yet. But I was kind of just holding off on that one. We got plenty of time. Some investors just don't want to wait, but
right.
If it's a good enough deal,
yep.
they'll wait.
And then we have, I think the one from what's it called, Excelsior. So I need to get on a call with him and kind of verify all those details also.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, that should work. I think this is probably everything we need to talk about.
I think so. Awesome, brother. Well, okay, let's knock it out.
All right, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
All right, dude. Bye. Let's fucking go. Yeah, so that was a call for the 9 units that we have under contract. So that's freaking awesome. Let me go ahead and just call this other lady. that we have closing today. Right. So we got a lot of stuff cooking. We've got a lot of stuff cooking. It's just a matter of getting this stuff across the table now. Let's see if we can send out this fax really quick. Okay. Let's see if we can get this one done. Appreciate you. What's up, Dalton? Nice to see you here, brother. Yeah, we just got off the phone with our partner who just kind of gave us the good news that we have our potential buyer who's going to close on the 9 units early next week. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dude, Elon Musk is the man. He definitely is the man. Let's send this fax out. I need more people sending me deals. Hit me up, brother. I hope if you're buying here in Kansas City, I can load you up with some deals. Elon, oh, you're one of them people. Elon is a bad person to who? Just because he has money doesn't mean you should look up to him, dude. That's why we read books. That's why we read books, and I encourage you to do the same. Right? Don't just listen to whatever you see in social media. I like Elon. I think he's fucking awesome. I think he's a great entrepreneur, a great leader. I think he's got, obviously his little things here and there, his little quirks, but whatever. He built something great, and he's doing good stuff for our country too. Let's go ahead and get back on these calls. So we sent out this fax. Let me go ahead and just Yo, I haven't seen you in a while. Walk me through what your business looks like now. Brother, we are cooking. Right now we have nine package deal under contract that looks like we're going to be selling that next week. We have one that's supposed to be closing today. We have another one that we put under contract last week. It's a little mansion that we're moving across the table, which is what I have a potential buyer now for it. Hopefully, they'll come back and give us some good news. Let's go ahead and make these calls. Hello, Mr. Kevin. Yes, sir. I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time. You spoke with Ryan earlier about the house on Richland Avenue. Just wanted to see if that was something that you were looking to sell or okay. It's not okay. Okay. I know it is in a good area that we've been looking to buy houses in. But 350 is a little bit maybe closer to like the market value. Would you be interested in doing like a seller finance if we could do the 350 cash? Okay. I can get you. Is it's still a mortgage tied to it? I'm guessing. Okay. Um, Let me see if I can analyze really quick. So what we do is we'll buy them as is, right? So we'll cover closing costs and stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, sure thing, no problem. You're okay with Elon endorsing, dude. I'm gonna get back to this. I'll let you kind of stick around if you want to stick around with the calls. We can talk politics later on for sure. Let me go ahead and just put this talking. Wants to talk the afternoon. Mortgage still on the property. We'll call him back in the afternoon for sure. Love that area. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Please share the live. It'll help us get more viewers on here for sure. He's not nearly as educated as a viewer. Do you have any buyers in Birmingham, Alabama? I can get you connected with some of the partners that I've worked with. So if you have any deals out there, I'd be more than happy to connect you with them. I used to be part of the Sub 2 program whenever it got started. So a lot of the people that got started with that program are still actively buying. I'd be more than happy to connect you with them if it doesn't work out with us, for sure. And then we'll come back over here, take a look at some of these leads that these guys sent in, confirm he has been receiving a lot of calls from lowball offers. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. Don't forget to share this live whenever you guys get a chance. Thank you so much for the heart, brother. I appreciate you. Let's keep this momentum going, guys. Share the live, help us get more views, and let's see if we can connect with some other guys on here and get some deals going. All right, so this house here that we have. Hey, how's it going, sir? This is Hector Martinez, you spoke with Ryan on my team about a house out in Blue Springs. I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time. I was just following up to see if it was maybe something we'd be able to work with you on. Mm, I gotcha. Yeah. We obviously buy for an investment also, right? Mhm. I gotcha. All right. Well, are you still buying in the area? Maybe I could send some stuff that we don't close on to you. Foreclosures. Okay. I hear you. Okay. No worries. I will make sure that we take you off of our call list. I'm not sure why they sent it up, but yeah, if in case something does change, or even if you'd be interested in doing more like a seller finance deal, we're also looking to buy stuff like that too. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. This guy obviously needs to be off the list. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Thank you. That means so much to us, especially now growing our brand, and happy to help any of the new wholesalers looking to get into the space. There's a link in my bio, completely free stuff, contracts, scripts, etc. All of those for free. If you guys want to be a part of that, just look at the link in my bio. Um, and sign up on there. We have our 75 hard challenge going on right now, and I'm coaching you guys for free every Monday, right? So you guys can be a part of that too. Do you do for sale by owners only? Only if the deal makes sense. We will definitely hit them up. Most of the time for sale by owners, what we like to do with them is pitch them seller finance if the deal has been sitting on the market for a long time. I'll go ahead and put this guy at a do not call because we don't want to disturb these guys, especially if they're not really interested in selling. There's no point in us badgering them multiple times. They've got our number. They can call us back whenever they want. So let me go ahead and call this other. Let me call this guy real quick. This other guy's the property we have, the duplex that we have under. Awesome, brother. Yeah. Thank if you want to go ahead and maybe share the deal, let's talk about it. Hey, Mr. Roger, are you busy right now? I just wanted to see if you received the amendment on the name change from us. I know last time we were having a little bit of trouble with that. The amendment for the name change, remember we needed to kind of change it over to Roger D. Woods. Okay. I just resent it. Um, hopefully it pops up in your email. Okay. Did you see that pop up? Okay, excellent, excellent. And then I think also Brooke sent over an email yesterday um, with just kind of like chiming in to see if there was anything that she could do to help. Was there any other stuff that you wanted to kind of talk through, or anything that you might have like found out yesterday about that other company? Uh huh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Uh huh. Mm, okay. I wonder if it was just not recorded properly. Um, Let me see if I can maybe get Brooke on the line so that we can maybe talk through it. Um, are you going to be available this afternoon? Okay. Let me set that up, and then we can kind of talk through all of those little things that need to get done. In the meantime, I'll send over the signed amendment to her so that she can clear number 10. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just got it. All right. Thank you, sir. So that's a duplex that we have under contract right now, and now we're it's facing a little bit of difficulties because of title, and that's kind of another thing that people don't talk about a lot when it comes to these sort of deals, right? Um, the transaction coordinating part of it is definitely something that people need to be aware of, right? There's a lot of things that can happen that can go wrong between when you put the property under contract with the seller to when it actually closes funds and you have the money in your bank account. And it's called transaction coordinating. A lot of people hire a TC to do all of this, to handle the follow up with the title company, to clear the title. So it's another position in the real estate world that is available to you guys if you guys want to be a part of the real estate. Um, in this case, I'm handling it myself. It really isn't that big of a deal, but we have in the past, you know, hired a TC to pay. We pay them a few dollars for them to kind of make sure that the deal goes through. So, Brooke, please see amendment change. Hello, this is Hector. Yes, how's it going? Did everything go okay with your aunts? And I was just wondering if everything went well with the signing with your aunts. I know that uh, everything went good. Okay, perfect. Was there anything else? Like, did the title company say anything else to you of what you guys, what we needed from you guys at all? I just want to make sure that you guys were able to get your side done so that we can process and get the closing done and be able to fund the money because we still haven't been able to release it. I don't know if it's on our side or your side. Okay. 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 All right. Well, that sounds good to me. I would like to ask you once we kind of get done with this, um, for one last thing, and that would be a review, right? For our small business. So if you wouldn't mind, just kind of sharing how everything kind of went, your feedback on how we handled the transaction, and kind of be able to speak on that. That'd be okay. All right. Appreciate you, Miss Lisa. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Awesome. Awesome. Let's fucking go. Let's try to get this shit done. Thank you guys for the sharing the live. Thank you guys for the follows, brother. If you're still on here and you still need help with that lead, the for sale by owner lead, um, I invite you to join our Discord. That's where you guys can JV with me, or I can help you kind of answer more things in detail. If you need access to that, you can go through the link in my bio, which is like the free contracts, free scripts, whatever. The Discord is free also, but I can send over that sign up link if you just want to if you just want to get access to the Discord. I appreciate you, dude. Yeah, if you're already in, come on, let's hear it out. Let's see if we can get some deals done. Um, you know, you can go into the playbook and we can just kind of talk about deal flow. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and create deal underwriting. A deal underwriting channel for everybody that's inside the Discord. You guys can get access to that. And then let's just kind of start talking through deals on there and how we might be able to help you with that deal for sure. All right. So, like I said, we've got quite a bit of things happening at the moment. We've got some seller finance deals happening as well. Let me go ahead and send this over to some of our guys because we also have some seller finance deals that we're helping a few investors sell. And so I want to make sure that we get those across the table. Give me 1 second here. Do you use X Leads? No, I haven't. I haven't used X Leads. I've used PropStream, Deal Machine, and most of the county websites for our leads, particularly. I have heard of X Leads, but no, I have not had a chance to use them myself. And send this guy these prices really quick. There we go. All right. On to the next thing. So it's a lot of just like changing hats all the time. What's a good time to start calling in the day? Brother, I would start as soon as the sun goes up, right? As soon as you can, and then don't stop dialing until you're, kind of hitting dinner time. There really isn't any problem. Like you just got to be able to, be polite, read the room, and be able to just have a good conversation with people. A lot of people wake up early. We do our most of our calls right now from the hours of 10 till like 12, and then again from 2 to 4, and then again from 6 to 8, right? So we'll do a little bit of that. We need to try to get this deal cleaned up, all of the title work and stuff cleaned up on this one. Selling as well, not as hot lead since he's asking above market price. Hey, Mr. Claiborne, my name is Hector. I think you spoke with Ryan a few days ago about the house on 19th Street.
Yep.
Not looking to sell that one there. Nope. Move to dead lead. Don't worry, guys. You guys will hit these dead leads all the time. So it's just a matter of time for you guys to be able to get that hot one. It's okay. It's part of the game. So just keep dialing out. Move to a dead lead. And then we have this other one that came in from a texting. Let's see. Jonathan. What's up, Miss Sunshine? Appreciate the love. Thank you so much. Give me 1 second. We get to share the live. Also, guys, if you guys are getting value out of this, that'd be much appreciated.
Hi.
All right, Miss Sunshine. So yeah, in Philadelphia, can you wholesale? Honestly, you can wholesale in any state, but there are different regulations, right? Some of the states require you to disclose that you guys are going to assign the property or going to sell the property to a third party. You just have to be able to stay on top of those legal terms and requirements. But as far as I know, any state, you can wholesale deals. It's been done multiple times. In the contracts that you guys find, make sure that there is something that says that you can assign the contract, whether it be the terms and or assigns after or before the buyer, or it's written on the additional terms and conditions as this is a contract, this is an assignable contract that will be sold to a third party. You can find a copy of our contracts if you guys don't have those. There's a link in my bio for that. It's just download, go straight into the starter kit, and you can start using those for your own transactions. Let me go ahead and call this guy one more time. Mr. Jonathan, my name is Hector Martinez. You spoke with Ryan on my team, and I think he asked us to give you a call about the house there on 97th Street. I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time. Okay. Well, I'll try to be brief. Really, just want to make sure that we are going to be a good fit for you if it's something that you're looking to sell. We typically buy properties in kind of like an as-is cash condition, right? Um, Kind of wanted to know a little bit more about the property and see maybe if we can get you an offer that would work. Yes, yes, we're based out of Gladstone. Yep. Who's a tight end for the Chiefs? The Kelsey? Yeah, yeah, for sure. No, yeah, well, I'm located up here in Gladstone, Missouri. Okay. Oh, okay. Mm. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. 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 Mhm. How much rehab aside from what, those dividing walls and so how much rehab do the units need, do you know? Kitchen and bathroom? Okay. 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 Um, Last question I think would be just kind of how's the neighbors and the neighborhood like right there? I know there's more multifamily than single family, so it's mostly rentals, I'm guessing. Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Right, right. Okay, okay. So no restrictions on rentals. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, excellent. So that's unit. Okay, gotcha. So it's unit C and unit E? David. D. Okay. And you're asking 135, 125? Okay. When can we set up a walkthrough? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Friday, like around 3 or 5 ish. Okay. All right. Okay. Why don't we plan on Friday at 4:30? And it'll be me and Ted, my partner, who'd be able to meet with you out there. Mhm. Okay. Yep. The great thing about this one is that it's west of 71, and I know we've bought in the kind of the Marlboro kind of area, you know? So, yeah. Okay. Sure, sure. Okay, excellent. Well, I yeah. Mhm. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah. Sure, sure. Yeah, no, well, so what we've been doing is we actually have been buying quite a bit of, portfolios from people who, are looking to retire, um, specifically in the, 64130 to 64134 area. That's probably why my team called you. Um And so, either we will take it down ourselves or we will partner up with somebody else who will fund the back end. And then it'll be like three of us in an LLC who will take down the portfolio. So, uh, stuff like that. Sure. Sure. Hmm. Yeah. We all have to eat here. Huh? Yeah. Sure. Sure. Yeah. No, I totally get that for sure. I mean, it sounds like you've been doing this for a while. So, I'll tell you, like, once we do the walkthrough, I'll be straight up and honest with you to tell you if it's even gonna make sense. Even right now, I'm already sending up the details you told me to underwriting, and, if they see the potential of us closing, then definitely will be something that I wanna confirm the walkthrough with you for 4:30 on Friday. Alright? Okay. Okay. Mhm, mhm. Friday. Okay. Let me go ahead and just put that tentatively on my calendar, and then I will get back to you with more information. all the time. Okay, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we just actually sold, a single family home over by Roland Park, over by Joe's Barbecue. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, no, I'll definitely keep you, I'll add you to our buyers list, um, for that kinda like, Overland Park area. Alright. Thanks, Jonathan. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Alright, well, there you go. So, build relationships, right? That's what we wanna do. Let me go ahead and just kind of stop that right there. So, thank you guys for being on here on this live. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna be taking a quick break and continue making these calls. Hopefully, we can lock a couple more properties up. We have two right now in the books, and a couple of them that we've sent over to our boy Raul. What's up, brother? I see you on here, and we're gonna be able to lock up more deals this week. So, stick around, check it out. Don't forget to share and follow, and we'll be here for the next one. See you guys later.